What is up, guys? It's Nordyalex here, and this is the FTBS series. Well, this is FTBS actually. It's not going to be FTBS series because it stands for Feed the Beast series. So this is FTBS. So episode 1. I know I started episode 1 already, but I felt like it just didn't kick off too well. I got confused with it too easily, and I gave up really quickly. So I'm back, attempt 2, and this will be the only other attempt. So I will do it this time. We're on Minecraft mod pack, as you can see up in the top left here, and we are going to be on the 1.4.7 update. If the new update comes out, I'll transfer the maps across, etc, etc, but I will continue it into the 1.5.1 as soon as that comes out, or 1.5.2, but as soon as the new distribution comes out, I will be using it. But for now, we're just going to be playing a bit of single player. We'll delete that one. We're going to create a new world, and we'll call it FTBS. Simple as that. We'll give it the same seed, so we'll give it FTBS as the seed, and we're going to go on create new world. Now the difficulty we've got on at the moment is normal, just so it's not too hard and it's not too easy. Hopefully this is not going to crash on me. At the moment it says I'm locked at 5 frames per second, which I don't really want because 5 frames per second is god awful. So hopefully it's going to work, he says, as it keeps bouncing back and forward, back and forward. Right, here we go. Okay, slightly laggy. Let's let the world load quickly. Is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to be back once the world is loaded. Okay, so the world seems to have loaded now. It seems to be a little bit less laggy. It appears we have a sand biome. We've actually spawned quite high up here by the looks of it. So let's just quickly scale to the top of this sand dune. That's not a good spawn start. If I'm right, that is something to do with Formcraft. It's a wispy place. I don't know what to call it. I would go for that chest that I can see. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's just go for it. Get in there, get the chest, get out again. There's oil, there is a massive oil slick by the looks of it up here. Just take whatever's in it, quick. Right, I need to turn, ow. What do we get? We got oh, it just says enchanted book. So hopefully that's not going to kill me. So we got Acro Infinity 1, and Bane of Arthropods 4. Can't complain, it was free, so is there anywhere I can just jump down here? I'm trying to avoid loss of damage, but it's what we're going to do. Other than the stuff I've just picked up, as I go along and as I hopefully collect ores, I've got the wiki open next to me, so the plan behind it will be to search for the ore if I don't know it. Is what we need to do quickly is go on options, recipe mode is on, highlight tips shown. So when I hover over a block, if you look in the top right, it shows you the block. So what we're going to do quickly is we're going to put the map. Where can we put it? Right, radar's off because I don't really want to see mobs. So we'll turn that off. We'll have it in the top left corner. So if I'm right, yes, there we go. So now when I hover over a block, you can see that in the top right, and you can see the minimap in the top left. So what am I doing? I'm going to head over to this giant forest and hopefully scavenge some wood, because as we all know, we need wood. So once I get over there, I'll cut back. Okay, so we are back. I had to quickly reload the game because there was a massive chunk error, and I mean massive. It was literally running straight through the middle of the mountains all the way through, and I couldn't even see the end of it. It was just absolutely humongous. But instead of destroying those big trees over there, I think I'm going to leave them and go for these littler ones. I have just killed a couple of chickens as well, actually, just so I've got some food. But I don't really want to cook it, eat it raw. And the plan is going to be to, in a second, for the first night and for this first episode, is basically going to be a resource gathering mission. So, like, mostly iron and things like that. Purely because I'm just very cautious that once night time comes around, there's going to be a lot of mobs out and about. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do that one, but hopefully this tree is going to give me a apple. Come on, give me an apple, 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 give me an apple. No? You're gonna be that type of tree, are you? Fine, I see how it is. Now, I haven't fully decided on what type of base I'm going to be making, etc, etc. I don't know if I want to go for an underground base or an above ground base that has an underground area for like machinery and things like that. But to begin with, I just want to get the basics of the mod. I don't want to be going into Formcraft or anything like that. I want to get into the basics of Feed the Beast. So that's basically going through a lot of the ores, setting up all my what can you call it? Setting up all of my machinery, such as bat boxes and things like that. And I don't even know how to create a back box, so we're going to take some time. Hopefully, the put out episode day will be a Friday for this series. So keep your eyes peeled on a Friday for this series coming out. We're going to quickly, once we destroyed this tree, run back down to the bottom. But hopefully, averagely length, I'm going to aim for about 15-20 minutes per video, because I feel like something like this, best to get as much done as possible. Rarely am I going to cut anything. If I'm going to go on a resource mission, I'm going to live stream it. But I will tweet that. If I live stream something, I will tweet it. So, oh, it's not in 1.5.2, so I actually have to manually craft things, which is not nice. So we're going to make quickly a pickaxe and a sword, I think. There's my pickaxe, let's put that there, and we'll make a sword as well. I haven't seen anything other than chickens, which is quite bugging me. But as I was saying, if I do many resource gathering things, and it probably won't be until quite a way into it, I'm going to go into that cave, I think. But I will live stream it, and if you want to know when I'm going to live stream, the best thing to do is tweet me. Follow me on Twitter. Yes, there's an apple down there, so it gets a little bit of my hunger back. That's a crazy ass zombie. Die. Ow, 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 ow. Whoa, whoa, and whoa. Jesus. Okay. So I might need to make some of this chicken earlier in than what I expected, because that was ridiculous. Just quickly make a crafting table and get this chicken cooking, because that was quite strong, that one. Right. Let's quickly place that there. I need some coal. Is there any coal available? I'm very conscious that I'm on low health. I only need one. Once I've got one, I'll run back out. Right. That zombie really did hit hard. That's amazed me how hard that zombie has actually hit me. So what I'm going to do quickly, whilst that's cooking, I'm going to quickly run over to this tree again, see if it's dropped any more apples, which it hasn't. And then I'm going to run up to this tree, see if this tree's dropped an apple, because every little bit of food these days does help. Yes, it's dropped an apple. Right, sweet. I'll have a little bit of a munch on that. A bit of Minecraft music as well. Right, let's put these chickens into the furnace. I might go into this cave underneath me actually, because I'm conscious that those caves up there are literally going to be down into the mine. Not down into the mines. They're going to go straight down into the mountain. They're not likely to go downwards. So hopefully this doesn't poison me. Oh, I figured you would, but it's just to get my hunger back more than worry about things like poisoning. I'll just eat another one if I have to. Right, I don't know what these Logix matrix programmers are. I don't know what tin is, and I don't know what that is, but I know what all them do, and I know what the chicken in that does. But I know that when you're hovering over stuff, such as let's quickly make another pickaxe, a better pickaxe. Yeah. I know that when you're... What was I going to say? I know that when you hover over stuff and it shows all them funny signs, it's actually showing you... Wow, I can't mind that. What is that actually called? It shows you the... So if I hover over... if I shift and hover over something, it shows you like little symbols, and that's to do with Formcraft. So obviously the chicken's got the apple there and it's for food, and the fire and things like that. They mean things. What they mean at this moment in time, I'm honestly not too sure. But where are you? Behind that wall, I think. Well, as long as you don't come start smacking me, that's fine by me. But I will find out eventually what that all means. But until I do, I'm not going to worry about it too much, because it's... What's this? Is that monazit? Yeah, monazit. Right, I'll finish mining it up, and then I'll find out what monazit actually does. Be right back. Okay, so the looks of it, the main thing behind it is you have to put it in a furnace or a macerator to make ferricium, and then you use the ferricium around the diamonds, and it gives you this... let me just hover over it again quickly. It gives you an MFS energy crystal. Now, the energy crystal is then used for... I have no idea. Apparently, it has a capacity of 5 million FE, whatever FE is, so which is force energy by the looks of it. So hey ho, it's a learning curve. We know what that means now. So this cave was a dud. So much for me trying to go into this one. Let's head this way. Now it is actually turning night time. Right, creeper. Oh, that's another one of these red-eyed zombies. Hopefully, though, is my brightness way up? Yep. Hopefully, if I'm right, the reason I go caving on the first night is it's risky. I know it's risky, but the whole point of it is the fact that the mobs should spawn more on the surface, because the surface is more area and it's darker. Meaning the caves, the higher up. I'm not exactly planning to go down to bedrock level, because if I was going down to bedrock level, it wouldn't be worth it. But the caves like this one here at the moment, there's not going to be many mobs in it, because there's more spaces outside for them to spawn in. So is what we'll do is we'll probably get to the end of this first night, and we'll call that an episode there. Oh, right, okay. So just done some mining for me. Alright, okay, so once you go into a cave, this minimap sort of makes a sort of cave version as well. Wow, that zombie had a lot of health. Just whilst I'm sat here, we'll make some torches, light this place up a little bit. Otherwise, it's going to get too risky. At least I got some flint off of that creeper, actually. There's a zombie down there with gold armor. Right, so this place is lit up. Not nicely lit up to the point of no mobs being able to spawn, but it is lit up. So, yes. And we'll just quickly put a torch in there as well, just so it lights that up. Let's get the crafting table back down and build myself another pickaxe. Right. No, I didn't want a pickaxe. I wanted a sword, but hey ho, we'll have another pickaxe anyway. Right. This is the problem I don't like with Feed the Beast. Is what we're actually going to do. We're going to set a waypoint here, and we'll call it first base, because I'm going to put a chest down here so that I don't have to worry about keep coming back to it and worrying about where it is. So we'll quickly make a chest and we'll leave it here just for safety purposes, just so I can put things. I know I'm not going to probably use these enchanted books, but it's just in case I want to, and things like that. Don't need any of that. All that. Keep the cobble. I'll keep the coal. I'll keep the wood. Don't need that. All that. All that. Right. Empty our inventory. And something I do want to do before I go further is just make a couple of more torches. Just so I can feel a bit safer. Right. And that way it's also bright enough for you guys to see. And we've hit a dead end again. And I haven't even seen one speck of iron. But we'll still leave this as our first base. So we're not going to adventure too far away from here. Because I know that I saw this cave here. Which goes straight back up again. Well, this is working out well. Yeah, I can see you, zombie. Right. I need a cave. A decent cave as well. I do like this waypoint system. Aha. Coal. Right. Let's grab this coal. So this has been a pretty successful first night and day, if I'm totally lying. Is that... Yeah, that's more monazite. Is it monazite? Yeah, monazite ore. So we'll grab some of that as well. We know what that does. The aim will be to make that into an energy crystal and then find out what the energy crystal does after that. Because things like... apparently it's used on the modular force field system. Whatever that is. That just is gibberish to me, so... But as I said earlier, it's all a learning curve. Diggy, diggy, diggy. This monazite isn't exactly rare, I'll give it that. But then what you make from it is quite costly as well by the looks of it, so... That's something I'd have to keep an eye on. Because, obviously, it does require diamond, so... Yes. Right. Where do I want to go? Not towards the creeper brothel. Bloody creepers. Right. I don't even know. That one must have come from above, actually. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to dig down in a direction probably, so we'll go to the lowest point that I found, which is probably down here, and then I'm just going to cut until I hit something I don't know or things like that, so be right back. Okay, so not long after cutting, literally not long, I've run into marble, I think it is now. I'm gonna quickly, I know I'm gonna basically come back, cut and basically come back again, but I'm gonna quickly take as much of this marble as I can, because I do want to make my house have marble involved, because I think marble is a very lovely looking block, probably one of the best I think in the game, because if I'm right, I mean I might be wrong here, but doing that makes marble brick, and marble brick is absolutely beautiful. So be right back, guys. I'm just going to quickly take all of this marble here. Okay, so we found some copper ore, so I know roughly what copper ore does, and I know it's worth collecting, but until it comes around to using it this time around, I'm not going to search what it does. I know it's used for wires and lots of other things. I think copper is apparently one of the biggest materials needed actually in Feed the Beast. I could be wrong, but as far as what I've seen and watched, copper is quite a demanding material, and this marble is going on forever, but I'm not complaining because it will give me a nice big chunk of it. So be right back once again. At last we found some iron. Oh my god, this should hold. I'm just going to make pickaxes out of this. 3, 6, hopefully it will give me 9. If not, I'll make two pickaxes and an iron sword. And I've also found a lot more copper just whilst I'm here. Copper, coal, copper, coal, coal. So it's starting to get actually quite resource heavy. I'm also starting to get a lot of marble, but it's okay. As I've been sat here mining, I've been coming up with a little plan, which I'll let you guys in a minute, but for now I'm just going to continue mining, so be back soon. Right, we have 2 iron pickaxes and 1 iron sword. Hopefully we mine quicker now. I don't know why it went into a funny accent. Anyway, I'm going to quickly mine up this amber. So this is giving us amber. So what do we do if we search amber, if I spell it correctly, in the wiki? So let's search amber. Amber is a material created by Formcraft. So at that point, as soon as I've seen that, that's it. I'm not paying that much more attention to it. I know it seems stupid. Actually, I'll leave it in my inventory, but I don't want to get into the Formcraft stuff yet, as I've already said. So for now, we'll just acknowledge that it is a part of Formcraft, and we'll separate it off, and then we'll look into it later on. But I'm just going to continue mining this out, guys, because I'm going to want all this marble. So be back again soon. Oh no, we found a cave. Okay, guys, this is what I'm going to do. I've got more than enough marble for now. I mean, I've got this here, and I've got about a lot of stacks, but this cave of marble is massive. I mean, look, you can see the amount that I've already mined out. I'll quickly show you. So I've mined out, I mean, obviously this is all up to the roof, so I've done all of here, and then I started mining off into this direction, and it just went on and on and on, and this is all full with marble as well. So I've got a good marble collection. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down into this cave, and once I've been down into this cave, I'm going to end the episode. So yeah, here we go. Right, there's a creeper and lots of iron, and there's also a new ore on the floor, which I'll bat to investigate as to what it is. I just want to light this up quickly, and I don't have any coal on me to do any more. Right, what is this? Tin ore. So let's have a quick look. Tin. So it's obviously going to be tin. So we'll have a look. So we'll go on to tin ore actually, because tin apparently doesn't want to come up. So tin ore goes into tin, which is like a tin ingot, and then we can then use a tin ingot to make things extremely complicated. So tin's basically used in things like CFP pack, tin cable, bronze ingots. So to make bronze ingots you need 3 copper, 1 tin, squeezer, electrical engine, which is what we will be going on to, RE battery, which is something else we're also going to need to be doing. You can make a bucket from it, which is quite good actually. Empty cells. So tin's going to be quite a useful resource by the looks of it. So we're going to go ahead and mine this up, hopefully not dying in the process. But once I've explored for a little bit in here, guys, we're then going to end the episode, because I feel like it's been going on for quite a while, and I shall then be back soon. Well, you'll see me. I'm going to continue straight after, but you guys will see me in a couple of days' time, because to begin with, until about episode 10, we're going to hit into this series and get a good start. Whoa, I glitched into that one there. Right, that was a good lump of iron there. Let's get this iron as well, and we're going to quickly take some of this. I can hear a skeleton. I don't know where the skeleton is, so I'm going to sort of just keep my eyes peeled, because there's only one mob I can't deal with, and that is skeletons. Especially now, I'm not sure if they are like it in this update, but in before updates, they were ridiculous. Like, they are now ridiculous. Sorry, not were. They are now ridiculous. I don't know if they were on this one or not, but the fact that I like it because it does make the game harder, but the fact that they can whip out arrows a lot quicker than what we can, and it does the same amount of damage no matter whether it's a long shot or a short shot, pisses me off slightly, to be just totally blunt about it. But well, right, got myself some torches, so we'll finish lighting this up. I'm actually going to collect all of this coal purely because it's coal. We are always going to need coal, especially to begin with, like until I get my electrical furnaces and solar energy panels and things like that set up. So that's our mission. Well, our first mission is to build a house. So mission 1, build a house. Make like a little checklist animation on the screen. That'd be cool, but I'm not that, you know, fancy or tarty. I really do not like seeing all this marble about. It's too much. Right. Come on, coal. Quartz crystal. I know what they are. Wow, that dropped 3. I'm not going to look into it because I know they're to do with Formcraft straight away. Wow. Right, do you know what, guys? We're going to end the episode right here underneath the burning skeleton. Next episode, I'm gonna go down and into these caves. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, give it a like. Comment on little things if there's something I particularly need to do first. I'm not gonna get into looking at any of these blocks, but as I say, we are gonna kill the bat. Our first aim after exploring this cave is going to be to build a house, and I've got a good idea. I'm going to build a genuine house on the top, and then underneath we're going to have like an underground base area for all of our machinery, chests, etc, etc. So as I say, guys, follow me on Twitter, so if I ever do any resource farming missions, you'll see me. I'll do it on there so that it's still got the proof of it. Other than that, guys, I hope to see you all soon, and yeah, bye bye.